There's an interesting story about that B-25 up there. One day, an old guy and his family come in, and the guy came in under his own power. He had a cane, and he looks up there and he says, "Oh, I flew those in World War II." And it turned out to be Jimmy Doolittle's co-pilot on the raid to Tokyo. Yeah, Dick Cole. And he was 100, I think 102 at the time.
No kidding. That's where they ripped everything out of the inside of the planes for weight and distance, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
Those are the ones that took off from the aircraft carrier.
Wow.
So anyway, he signed the, he was the co-pilot, so he signed the right in the cell
Oh, right on.
up there. It's right there.
Oh, yeah.
And the reason they were up here, they were going to some function at West Point, and they made a side trip and
Very cool.
came by. So anyway, we've had some interesting people here at the Airdrome over the years. These are prime cans. There's gasoline in there, and you prime the cylinders. They put it on the wing and forgot to take it off, and so I was flying around with it, and I came in and landed with it, so it didn't fall off.
How is that possible?
So I got an award for it. But yeah.
That is funny.
And this is my spare. I had to put a bigger shoe on it. See, the old one was this wide,
I see.
and then with the keel.
Oh, so that's like a rudder. That really just grabs the grass?
Well, it's actually a stabilizer.
So when you land in it stays straight?
It keeps you going straight.
Instead of...
And helps you slow
Right.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no brakes on it, so
I'm surprised it's that skinny and not more like a 3/8 piece of steel.
yeah. No,
That's spring steel, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was a pry bar.
Oh, okay. So that's spring steel. Yeah.
Reshaped. I hope I didn't screw up the temper on it, but as you can see, there's 2 leaves on it back there.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, I see.
So
It seems unbelievably short compared to some of the other...
definitely is, yeah.
And does that mess up your controlling a little bit? Or is it...
Well, short couple is, it's kind of an adverse situation, but hopefully there's enough rudder area to offset the... But the original ones, they had pretty good pilot reports on them. You know, back in the 30s, there were a lot of articles written on the airplane. So vinyl is final. This is painted.
Oh, I see.
That's sprayed on.
So you could feel it. And so you just did a nice mask job.
Yeah, pretty good. Not too much bleed out. But
Yeah.
boy, the dust in this place is unbelievable. You know, when you have the door open in the airplanes. This is the registration number, and normally it would have an N in front of it because N is the United States. They had in the old days, the R was for restricted. Okay, so I was able to retain the R because of the experimental nature of the airplane. And I got the original number that this airplane had back in the 30s. So I was able
We
to
still
get
don't know where the original ones are. They're gone.
They're all destroyed.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah.
When did you start fabrication on this?
It was about 6 years ago.
Oh, it's been that long.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say like the month before I met you.
No, it was well underway.
Yeah. I realize that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. So 4-cylinder. It's a Franklin, 65 horsepower. This probably goes back to the 40s, this engine. And it's been overhauled a couple of times. But, Franklin was made up in Syracuse, New York. And they got bought out by a Polish outfit, I think Pezatel or one of those outfits overseas. But they're not making this engine anymore. There's quite a few shops in the country that are specializing in Franklin restoration work. It's an updraft carburetor. This is the air filter. And this is what they call the carb heat box. These little engines, if they're not fuel injected, if they're naturally aspirated, they are subject to icing, carburetor ice. So this has a heater hose. Most of the certified airplanes, they have a heat muff around the stacks. These are straight stacks. So it's kind of hard to put a heat muff around. So I'm just getting hot air off of the cylinders.
Oh, I see.
And you don't use it all the time. It's only in icing conditions when you put the carb heat on. Yeah, when the airplane lands, it lands at high angles of attack. And so you're actually looking through the wing at the ground.
Wow.
They would have covered it with a cotton or a linen fabric. I use the synthetic fabrics, the Dacron and stuff, so it's more durable and.
Would it have been
lasts
made
longer.
primarily out of wood back in the day?
Oh yeah, yeah. I have a. Here's a model of it, so you get an idea, sort of what the shape of it is. It's hard to get an idea of what it looks like sitting on the ground.
Yes.
1933. All the light-colored material there is wood. And then the fuselage is steel tubing.
I see.
Wingtip bow is steel tubing. And there's no blueprints for the airplane. So I worked everything off of this pretty accurate 3-view drawing. Pretty messy right now. But,
Wow.
the artist that did this drawing knew the exact dimensions of the engine, so he scaled everything in reference to the engine. And then he worked with a lot of photographs and stuff. The company built 4 airplanes, and the first one was a glider, and then the other 3 were similar to this.
How long ago did you get the spark to want to make one of these?
Oh, probably about 30 years ago.
Oh, wow. So it's been. What's the forward of the wing? It's not necessarily the fabric, is it? Something more durable?
Okay, this is a 2mm Baltic birch plywood.
Just wrapped and pulled?
Yeah, and it's done in sections right in between each rib.
Uh-huh.
And then each full rib, there's a what they call a nose rib. So this rib is sort of like a false rib, but it only goes back to the spar.
I see.
But it gives extra support. So each section of plywood was, one width of the base.
And that's aluminum?
That's aluminum, yep. Everything else is aluminum from here forward, all the cowling and everything is all aluminum.
And this prop, is this a vintage prop?
Yeah, yeah. This is a Hartzell propeller. And Hartzell doesn't make wood props anymore. They make metal props. But Senchnik, which is a big name in propeller carving, this is a Senchnik wood prop. And they still make these in Florida. Everything's done with CNC router now.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
It would have been made on like a 3D duplicator back in the day, right?
probably,
Yeah.
yeah. And this is how you get into it from underneath.
And is there a door that closes on it? Or
Yeah,
that's
there's a bifold door.
that's inside?
Yeah, the hinge here, and there's a hinge along here. So the bifold door comes down and forms the bottom of the wing and the side of the fuselage.
Now, you tooled around in it. I saw some video of you flying it the other day. What did you find? Any unexpected discoveries, or was everything up to par?
Well, I had the wrong propeller on it. Somebody had loaned me a prop, and it wasn't the right prop for the airplane, but it would fit the engine, and it was good enough to run the engine to see how the engine performed. This is the prop that will either be this one or that other Senchnik will be the one that we're going to use for flying.
Okay.
Yeah.
What other checks do you have to do before you fly it?
I just want to do some taxi testing and then some high-speed runs.
Mm-hmm. Just like floating a little bit?
Yeah, just get it light. You can get feel the directional control, stuff like that. So.
Now, when you land, this doesn't have a reverse engine. You just got to give yourself enough runway to stop?
Yeah, yeah. The original airplane had a 37-horse Continental in it, and it would do almost 100-mile-an-hour top speed, and it would land at 23 miles an hour. So that's pretty slow.
Yeah.
So, and there's actually on YouTube, there's old newsreel footage of the thing flying.
Wow. When do you think you might fly it?
Well, probably within the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
So, hopefully.
Mm.
You get a break in the weather, and
Oh, I see.
winds aren't blowing like crazy.
Yeah.
That is a pitot tube, and this is on here just so you don't walk into it.
Right, of course.
It's just a caution flag, but when you get going, the airstream pushes this little lever back and opens up the hole for the pitot tube, which is your airspeed indicator. And the reason that little flapper's on there is because bugs like to get in there.
South Bend, Indiana. The Flyingwing, which may revolutionize plane design, and its inventor, Dr. Snyder. After a short taxi down the field, the 780-pound machine climbs quickly into the air. With a wing area of 211 square feet and a 37-horsepower motor, the Flyingwing can reach a speed of 97 3/10 miles per hour. And when aloft, the yard ship is easily handled. Coming back to Earth, it can slow down to 23 miles an hour, a remarkable little flying craft.